Hello, Shagar here. We are on part 1 of a new series called YS Chronicles. We're actually doing YS episodes 1 and 2. They are set as two different games, so we are going to be doing... Oh, let's try Nightmare. I hope everybody's having a good day. Sorry about the loud noise. To wait until the end of this before I start talking more. Okay, so hopefully the volume has decided to, die out. Good, you're awake. Don't strain yourself now, your body is covered in bruises. So, you're still hurting anywhere? Adol checks himself over. There is some pain, but nothing debilitating. Get some rest, you're in a clinic at Barbado Port. Slave. Hey Dad, is the stranger awake yet? Dr. Bluto. Slave. You're early. How did the meeting go? Slave. Same as always, no real progress. Dr. Bluto. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Slave. Glad to see you're back among the living. Dr. Bluto. Ah, yes, where are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate this clinic. This is my son, Slave. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. We drove off the Ronbull that attacked you. It was a real close call. Adol told Slav his name and expressed his gratitude. Slav. Adol, eh? Good name. Don't recognize you, though. Where are you from? Adol explained that he's a journey from Promalok to Asteria by boat. Bluto. My word, you've come from overseas? Slav. Amazing. You're the first man I know to get past the storm wall. Isla. What do you two think you're doing? Slave. Uh-oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. Isla. I'll chew you up, Slave, if you keep making comments like that. This man's wounded, you know? You shouldn't leave him. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. Bluto. That's my Isla. Always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Slave. Yeah, okay, I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol. But know this, I'm not done with you yet. Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovers quickly. Yay! Several days later. Okay, so... Okay. Good morning, Adol. You seem in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good, just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age to have slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the portside warehouse has become home base for this town militia. Slave should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Isla, listen, Adol, there are monsters outside town, so don't push your luck, okay? Unfortunately, we're out of the red digitals plant needed to make the herbs, but still you shouldn't need any while you're in town, right? So you seem healthy enough to want to be up and about, but still, take care of yourself out there, okay? Well, now, who might you be? Old George. I see, so you're the young man that Dr. Bluto has been looking after. It must have been a through lot. But you're looking very well. That's Bluto for you. I can't run under the... What? I can't run... under... I can run under that one. Things were great 6 months ago. Huge trade ships were coming in constantly and Barbado was flourishing. But these days all we do is fish, fish, fish. I yearn for the way things were. Arcia, 6 months ago monsters started showing up on the North Road. As a result, I haven't seen my friends in Minia for quite some time. I wonder how they're doing these days. Since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. I'd be hoping to branch out into the silver trade, but that didn't exactly work out either. Bad luck all around. These little creatures called Picards. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Their meat is absolutely delicious, but they're really easy prey for monsters, so we can raise them here, where nothing can hurt them but us. Okay, so... Bump system. Adol attacks enemies when running into them. His sword is swung automatically without pressing any keys or buttons. The success of his attacks determined by his trajectory and or the angle of the impact A head-on strike will likely cause Adol to take damage, but if the enemy is struck off center from an odd angle, the attacks will prove successful. Enemies can also be struck from behind or on the side without risk of resistance, though this technique can also backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with a large amount of health, since it will quickly turn in his face his attacker. My son and his wife live in Mina. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. This is my home. I can never leave here, no matter what the danger. It's locked. Oh my gosh, you're locked too. Nope, you're open. Oh, this must be the bar. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol. No, Dr. Bluto told me all about you. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. The storm wall is not conducive to tourism, after all. Before the storm wall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I really hate being bored all the time. Oh, the duck talks to you. That's cute. My daddy always talks about leaving Estria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? At one time, Barbado was swimming in traders like my husband, but they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storms. I'm just grateful to have my family here with me, though. That's enough to keep me happy. I came here because I heard that I could make a tidy profit in the local silver trade. Now I just want to go home. Damn storm wall. May its stormy progeny all suffer uncomfortable bloating. Okay, so that's all that explored. Next door. Slafe is working hard to keep the town safe, but in the end he may just be kidding himself. Rather than live in fear of a monster attack, wouldn't it be better for everyone in Barbado to move to Minera? Hey mister, did you come from the mainland? Isn't the storm wall really neato? I hope it stays forever. If it ever goes away, the girl next door will have to leave with her family. 3 cheers for my storm wall. It's what got me my girlfriend. This is the town where I was born and raised. It's my home. To even consider leaving this place. But my child's safety is paramount, so perhaps Minia with the city wall really is the place to be. Well, if it isn't Adol, you okay to be moving around like that? Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. So, heard any murmurings overseas about Estria? I love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slave that he's heard the land was cursed. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it's also not too far off. Guess we can't count on any support from the outside if they think we're cursed over here. We gotta take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can, so ask away. Barbado. Barbado is only a port in Estria. It's used to be a small fishing village until silver was discovered nearby, then it boomed overnight. But ever since the storm wall showed up, no ships can get in or out. Our exporting days are over. So now it's just a fishing village again, for the time being anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted, I guess. Well, it doesn't really matter if you're basically isolated from everybody else because you're just trading money with each other. So it's more or less you're in a group where you're just basically trading goods and services for other services. I don't exactly see how the whole money system in a single small community would actually work if you're not going beyond it. But then again, I'm not really into economics, nor do I fully understand it, therefore I'm not going to make any declarative remarks on it. Estria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here: Barbado, the walled city of Minia, and Zepik village in the mountains. Not long ago there was also a town called Rastin, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save for the monsters everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, Darn Tower. Estria's claim to fame, sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days you can see it all the way from Promalok. There are other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the Stormwall showed up. Damn thing really made life difficult for us. Stormwall. It appeared, let's see, about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out for Barbado. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next morning. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the Stormwall got its start, and now we Estrians are pretty much trapped here. Most people have just kind of resigned themselves to their fate, but me? I'm too stubborn for that. Militia. When the Stormwall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you the day of the beach. We call that particular species Rebel. Monster first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villages soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty badly. Mina seems just as vulnerable, but they've got the wall around them, so they're much more secure. Zepek was spared too, somehow. Supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mythical bell. We have nothing of the sort here, though we have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. Nothing. Alright, well you be sure to come back sometime. You're the one that Slave rescued, aren't you? Fine, red hair like yours is certainly a rarity here. We watch the surrounding area from here, that way if the demons try to mount an attack, we can see them coming and get ready for it. I'm gonna assume at this point I can't really loot items yet, so we're just gonna not really try talking to every single barrel that exists right now. I've been fishing here for as long as I can remember. Since the Stormwall appeared, my catch has been consistently bigger than ever. I believe one would call that a mixed blessing. Well, you have shelter, you have food, and if you have a device that can pull the salt from the water, you basically have your essentials. So the need for money is less important, especially in a town such as this, in my opinion. It looks like I talked to everybody, so I guess let's talk back to you. Talking to Bluto. Slife is well on his way to making the town's militia a force to be reckoned with. He's always been one to insist on shouldering everyone else's burdens. A real stubborn one, he never listens to a single word I say. He reminds me of someone else in the room. Talk to Nurse Isla. Adel, I know you're a strapping young lad and all, but please don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. Well, you seem healthy enough, blah blah blah. Already read that. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I can save any time. No equipment. Okay, so we got Dr. Blado. I must have missed somebody. Oh, it must be the weapons shop, because that door was locked. Huh, those things look cute. They look like giant teddy bear hamsters. Or gerbils. Watch out for the blue-headed demons on the field. Be careless and you'll be dead. You're only human after all. If you're not sure about your chances for survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Oh, I found him. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is turn-based? I have no idea what I'm doing here. I guess I have to literally run into them? This combat system is really weird. I've never seen a combat system like this before. Okay, let's go ahead and save here. So that way I don't have to keep talking to him. Combat in this is really odd. I don't want to do that. Get away from me. Damn it. I was so close. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of how I'm supposed to fight it. The whole combat system seems really odd. All I'm doing is basically running into enemies. And I have to rest to recover. That was close. I am barely even scrapping him. I'm just like plinking on his face. I guess I only get the experience if it dies. Oop. There we go. Wow. He hit me. This reminds me back when I used to play the very first Legend of Zelda on the NES. There were these knights in the dungeon that the only way you couldn't damage them straight on. You had to attack them from the sides or the back. My dad absolutely hated those enemies back when he used to play that game. And he would basically waste all his bombs trying to destroy them. And the funny part is, I remember watching him play, a lot of the times he would end up missing. Oh crud. Get away from me. Let me be able to destroy just one of these damn things. Ah, crud. Oh, I did it! I got a whole 2 experience. Wow. You know what? It's not worth it. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. See if there's any way to get stronger. Wow, you took like 0 damage. Okay, what is that? Nothing down there. West Minia Gate, 750, south. Okay, so if I go west, I'll be in Minia. Minia Gate just ahead. Okay. Julius, hey you, stop right there. Kids like you should stay indoors. It's dangerous out here. Where are your parents? Well, you don't look that young, I guess. Sorry, I don't mean to be a nag. Shouldn't be addressing you like you're 3 years old or something. Still, can't say I recognize you. You're from Barbados. The lands outside are teeming with monsters. You better be off in Minia. Mister, are you a swordsman? Well, the fortune teller lady has been looking for a traveling swordsman. Please go and see her. I saw I saw Pim pick a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to his store and put it on the shelf. What kind of lowlife would just sell something he finds like that? My father is mayor of Zipik village to the north. Lately he's been a little preoccupied with something though. Last time I saw him, he was all like, "The villagers mustn't hear this. Please, if you would go to Zepik village, would you talk to him for me? You must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You'll be killed for certain. It's fortunate for us that they never venture outside. Word is they can't stand daylight." Before the monsters showed up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains, but now we can't do that. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. Oh ho ho, something you need? Let's speak to the shopkeeper. Red hair is red around here. You're not from around these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I can cut you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Here's what I have to offer. Wouldn't the sapphire be great to give to your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. This is a strange one. If you use it, it'll warp you back to a town from anywhere on the land. The smear has the power to freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often and it'll shatter. I don't have much money, so... You probably weren't aware of being an outsider and all, but this place has been crawling with thieves. And thieves are no good for business at all. Even before the storm wall, I had run-ins with them. Gold vases and silver armor, expensive stuff, you know? It's extremely annoying. I hope they catch the bastards who took them and hang them out to dry. Since the monsters started showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. My mother lives by herself in Barbados. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. Ah, so you're the family. Okay. The path around the town walls is pretty narrow. Transporting silver to Barbados port was a pain even before the storm wall as a result. We've considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want it to compromise the wall structure, you know? Have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Damn fool, he's down and out right now, so he's been neglecting his work, and he's run off somewhere to boot. On the other side of Northern Pass, there is a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Bagi Dead. Seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. I am Wreath, a poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. What the heck am I... Nothing up there. You're cute, though. My big brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of his tunnels and barely made it out alive. He tried to fight back using his pickaxe, but it didn't work too well. Stand aside, please. There are patients to be seen. Me? I'm Dr. Kloss. Hello, how may I help you? It's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Kloss went to make a house call at Zepik Village since they have no medical facility or staff there. Take care of yourself. The Picards, you must double down. The wild dogs out in the field are called Rabels. They're extremely fast, so take heed around them. I got surrounded by a whole herd of them, which is how I came to be in this state. I managed to slip away and run to the big tree in the field for some reason. The Rabels turned back at that point. As a result, I'm still alive and not too much worse for the wear, but I do wonder what it was that drove them away. Either way, I owe my life to that tree, or something in the air around it, or perhaps just divine mercy. Where did I get hurt, you ask? In my own home, that's where. I was attacked. He hit me from behind, so I didn't see his face, but I bet anything it was one of those damn thieves. And he stole the silver shield that's been in my family for countless generations. I had it tucked away in a corner of my old storeroom. Probably wasn't worth much, but even so, it's the idea. Oh, save me. This is no puppy, it's a Rebel. Snore. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. We used to live in Raston Village until the monsters razed it to the ground anyway. The bats that came out from the mine at twilight aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits in the destruction of Raston. Not long ago, I saw a stranger in the town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. Okay, I was already in there. You know that harmonica-playing poet girl who hangs around in the ramparts? She's real purty, and that song of hers is just real purty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while though. Glug 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 glug. Ah. Man, this is good stuff. Welcome. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Manera is a safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Bartender. Ah, a new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbato, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from members of the Barbato militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked you where you're from. Lately there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. Muscular man. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Yeah, sure. Ain't learned much about the crooks, but I did find out that long ago there was a rhoda-trees in Estria. Never heard of a rhoda-tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I love to taste one just once before I die. Don't suppose you've come across any, have you? One-eyed man. Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves. I wager this is their doing. Have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in the need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. I'm the Estria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating the Darm Tower. I hope he's okay. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damn dumb monsters. I got nothing to do but drink up and out. I think you've had a bit too much. Okay, that looks like a chocobo. Are you the merchant shop? No. You're the merchant shop. You probably aren't aware of being an outsider and all, but... Thank you. Have you visited Fortune? Okay, who was it that... You found my ring at the pawn shop, and you bought it back. Thank you so much. Now I can actually face my wife again. I can't offer you much in return, but you have no idea what this means to me, so please take this. Receive 1,500 gold. Nice. Okay, so... On a day like this, when you can see the weather is good, you can see the Darm Tower as clear as anything from the town's ramparts. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up and beyond the clouds. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, what with the stone wall and all. Welcome. Speak to the shopkeeper. You have to be careful when fighting monsters. Never approach them head on, that's suicide. If you strike them from the side or the back, the toughest enemy can be taken down easily. Towel War. Regrettably, the Towel War is from the Far East, and the storm wall's been making restocking most difficult. My shipment is washed ashore here, but it's still being catalogued, so there may be delays. My apologies. Longsword. Longsword is well suited to combat, befitting a true swordsman. Its workmanship is top class. I don't have enough. Short sword. Short sword is small, but it's light and easy to handle, an excellent choice for daily use. Bye. Thank you. Come again. Okay, equipment. Equip. Okay. Let's go... Let's go by defense now. Welcome. Offense is a great luxury, but defense is absolutely an absolute necessity. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense is a good offense, but if the situation gets ugly, offense won't matter one whit. Buy armor. It's made of knitted chain, easy to move around in, and well ventilated as to not slow cook its wearer. The plate mail was made from numerous interlocking metal pieces, heavy but it offers unparalleled defense. I do not have enough, so we're gonna have to stick with the chainmail. Small shield. It is made of reinforced wood. It's light and easy to use. I don't have enough. So at least I have a sword and armor, so let's go ahead and equip those. When the monsters started attacking, a lot of people moved here from Ratson and Barbado Port. And yeah, Minia is protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves away in here. We've got to fight back. Minia is an ancient history. Supposedly its walls were built a very long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build a huge stone ramparts like these. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Claus in our city. His potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious-looking man the other day, real debonair, too, with his black cape. But when he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. My grandpa often tells me Estrian fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. Oh my, it's you. You're not from Estria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goodness, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You're the one whom I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. I must beg a favor of you. Please purchase and equip a sword, armor, and shield, then return to this house. Wow! Wow! Okay, so I need to go get money for a shield, so I need like 100 gold. Notes, I guess? I guess I'm missing someone. Hehe, our town's fortune teller is super beautiful. Okay, so we are going to save. And hopefully... Oh, I almost leveled. Not sure where that extra experience came from, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, let's see how this weapon does. I'm kind of interested to see how this weapon does. Oh, need to heal. Well, it is going a lot quicker at least. The combat in this game. I have never seen combat like this before. Okay, 622. Those guys are barely doing me any damage this time. Oh, I need a heal. Well, that works for now, but that's probably not going to work so easily in the future. Okay, can't go that way, can't go that way, so it's basically this small area. So if I can basically farm for the better equipment, money, armor, and the like, then I'll be much better suited for other fights. So I want to upgrade to get the best sword, and I believe that was 1,000. Because if I can chop these things down quicker, that was close. I need to pay more attention to my health bar. Level up. Okay. So now I have 32 HP. Let's go ahead and save, I guess, at each level, I guess. I guess there's really no status page? I don't know. I'm definitely taking them down quicker, so that's good. I am definitely mowing them down now. I think I'm getting a better handle on the combat. Because it's basically just me running around. This whole, you run into enemies to fight them, it's kind of crazy. I seriously never seen this type of combat before. But so far, I'm definitely enjoying the game. Actually, if I remember right, I think I might as well go to town to make sure I know what the cost is I'm looking at. Fight you. And then just make a note of what amount of money I actually need, and then we're just gonna farm that up total. Okay, so I need 2,000. No. Damn it. No. Thank you. So I need 2,000. $5,000, so I need 7,000. I need 13,000 just to get started on this adventure. This is gonna be fun. By that point, I should be pretty well on levels. So I need 13,000 gold. Oh, I can go up this way now. Good. Good farming spot. $27 health. Health. Oops, 17. Level up. We're gonna save. Okay, what does that actually put my HP up to now? So I gained 50 HP, or 15 HP. Wow, I am really knocking you out now. One hits. Nice. This is what farming can do to make games really easy. And the combat is just so quick, it's like, bam, it's done. Bam, it's done. I do like this style of combat. Like, what, basically, Legend of Zelda style with an RPG twist. I definitely can't wait to try number 2. Okay, let me see where this leaves us on time. Okay, that was literally an hour. So we might have to call it here. Let's see if I can get the last 240 experience. I get 4 experience per kill, so it won't take too terribly long. But yeah, as far as the whole concept of this game, I'm getting the vibe between Legend of Zelda as far as combat, RPG like Final Fantasy as far as the visual quality, and the storytelling D&D based. So I got 124 experience to go. I might as well get whatever levels I can while this is easy. And that's 2,000, so I can go get... Well, let's level. It only takes one hit to kill them anyway, so let's do that. And then once I level, I'll go buy the sword. Because I want to have the best available items, especially on the difficulty that I selected. I want to make sure I am always ahead of the game. Like, all the time. And the recovering mechanic, I definitely like that. You don't actually have to use items, you just have to sit still. And one more. Level up. Okay, that gives me 80 HP. So now I need 800 experience. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go in here. Buy weapons. Longsword. Buy. Thank you. We're going to leave. Equipment. So now my strength is 85. So now we're gonna go... Nope, not here. Not there. I think it's up one more. Yep, there we are. So, you don't have a single thing I want to purchase. My serious apologies. Well, you're just even a creepier, meaner dick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to call it here. I do want to thank those that have joined me. This first part seems like it will probably be a grind fest because I want to get the next set of armor and I still have to buy the shield, so that's going to be 11,000 more gold I have to grind. At this point that would be 10,728 gold in total, but I'm going to try going north, see if I can earn more gold faster that way because I got the best sword so far. I'm already level 3 or level 4. I'm already level 4, so things should go relatively quick, I would wager. We'll see what happens and go from there, play it by ear. Other than that, I do want to thank those that have joined me. I do appreciate it as always. I hope you all have a good day. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself, your family. You all have loved ones, or at least one person that looks up to you no matter what the situation, even if it doesn't seem like it at the moment. I know a lot of you are stressed out. Or some of you, some to all, or somewhere between in that spectrum. But I do hope you all take care, you all have somebody to look after, and I will see you tomorrow. So this is Shagar signing off. I will see you later, and I hope you take care. So goodbye for now.